So when we moved down here off 69th and Shriner. You feel me? So now, mind you, I told you about my age factor. I'm the one that comes home from high school and goes up to the park and play basketball, where there's predominantly majority the junior high school cats hanging out at after school. So I'm the little big homie back then, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Cause as they in the marble pit, I show up, I got a couple joints, you know what I'm saying? And some dice, you feel me? And those who normally shouldn't leave the park, I'm tempting you to walk to 7-Eleven, you know what I'm saying? Or that department, Danger Island, where your mama told you don't go, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, let's just go get some Slurpees. And while we on our way, we see some shit, you know what I'm saying? So now I got a reputation for developing those minds, you know what I'm saying? And I found my niche right there. Like, you know, I'm absorbing this game that I'm learning at the time from older people out in the neighborhood and who moved, because I had a cousin, Tetherbug, rest in peace, notoriously known, Meadowview, 69th Street. Must pay homage to him every time, but he was already out here. He's actually from Oakland too, but had moved out here a few years ahead of us. Several years ahead of us. But as soon as me and my brother them landed out here, boom, we got a big cousin that's really important in that neighborhood. Even before it was Meadowview, he was important in the gardens. You know what I'm saying? So we had somebody to look up to and run behind, and also take us around them corners. Fight them too. Fight them too. Fight them too. I mean, he put us on like that. My cousin, when he set us up, I've been waiting for y'all to get out here and come whoop these little niggas' ass around this corner. You feel me? And me and Nooch got out there and we was with that. Now, you know, we contact sport. You feel me? Yeah. Let's do it. So we made a little name for ourselves fast like that. But in 69th Street, I felt that big brother to a lot of those cats over there. Because a lot of them were like a year or two younger than me, maybe 2 or 3 years. Some of them 2 and 3 and 4 years, but a lot of them, you know, right up under me. So talking the same shit, but, you know, welcome to learn some shit I know. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like I said, it was the 69th Street that kicked it all off. You know, we happened to live on 69th Street, and we had this little knowledge about what was going on. So boom, we started first claiming 69th Street. But that kind of like, boom, it blew up. You know, as in everybody was starting to claim that little shit. It was people that never even came around there. We're from 69th Street. And you know, you young, you don't like that shit. So, you know, like, we gonna put a spin on this, man. It's the SNHF, my nigga, 6,900 family. You ain't finna be running around claiming a family that you ain't our family. You know? And niggas 6,900 SNHF, we locked in. Going in, sworn in. You from there, we finna come see how much we can depend on you, because we need you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, when I got right there, you know what I'm saying, me and my brothers, you know, I found out, you know, one of my partners, rest in peace, from Meadowview, Fat Daddy, James. I never forget the first night, you know what I'm saying, we had caught a hold to some drugs. You know how that was back in the days, you know, we done won $40, $50 on a dice game. We know a homie couple of years older than us, we gonna get some double up, you know. Now, tonight, when the motherfucking night fall, we gonna have enough nuts to sneak back out after 6 or 7. I'm gonna tell my mama I'll spend the night at your house, and you gonna tell her you spend the night at our house, but we not really going home, we going to Danger Island. But, you know, our first experiences up there was the OGs looking at us like, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all do, you know. They wasn't opening the window, you know what I'm saying, like. So we go back on over to 69th Street where we the important. And, you know, like anybody else, we sending somebody to the store. You know, you got a base here live right around us. So we done fed him. Now we got him running up there, grabbing they knocks, coming back, bringing them to 69th Street, you know what I'm saying? And then thus it established our own spot, you know what I'm saying? So then Now we got home turf, you know what I'm saying? 69th Street, we growing, we strong. You feel me? We holding our own. You know, enough to the rest of the neighborhood recognize us part of the neighborhood, but our block, our own block. You feel me?
So who was all part of that, man? You got Lil JDK, Marv Mitch.
Ooh, let's do from the nucleus of it. Like Marv Mitch grew up on Red Willow, it's off 69th Street. You know, so Marv Mitch, P. Hell, Maurice Brown, David Couch. We had a whole lot of them that stayed. My partner Anthony and his little brother, they stayed right on the other side of Red Willow on Candlewood, right on the school. This is a school here. A lot of us stayed along that street. So, you know, it was that first pack that was hanging out at John Slow. You know, we the ones that end up having to do things for each other after dark when normally you're supposed to be home, but you're still out there. So now you're looking for some other brethren. You're looking for some other camaraderie. You done hung out past dark. Some of us, I mean, you remember them days when, you know, somebody done ran away and they really wish they can go home, but they done stayed out too long. So now they fear going home, you know. So they stay in a such and such house, you know. And you begin to become known as one of those ones who have the extended hand besides I see you at school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, and I had got a car young in the 9th grade. I had got a car. My mom had bought me a Granada when I first moved up here. And, you know, my mom was one of them, she wanted to push me out there, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? And, but I was like, I had my cousin when I first moved here. He was already in the streets ready, so, you know, I had the car. I'm like, man, he got the keys. He drive us around, you know, and this nigga wrecked my car. My motherfucking paper out, him and my brother Nooch. These motherfuckers wrecked my car about 5 in the morning on the paper route. I'm in the 9th grade. You can imagine how shattering that was. They put some shit to a halt, you know what I'm saying? But then moms ended up getting another car, a station wagon. It's funny as shit. She ended up getting a station wagon. Man, she threw me the keys to that motherfucker. I'm carrying the whole gang around. You feel me? And we in that motherfucker 10, 15, feel me? So, like I said, growing up being in position sometime where you're able to be the one, how we gonna get to that party? How we gonna get RUP got the car. You feel me? Boom. That's how you grew up the ladder. Is who ranks who. You feel me?
So who or what inspired you to start rapping?
Like I said, and initially, I'm coming up in Oakland, and at that time where, hip hop itself was making an impact on our culture so far as how we live, how we dress, how we talk, and all that shit. I was always trying to stay in tune and in line with, what means what, you know what I'm saying? Who got the right shit to say. So it kind of grew on me before I started chasing it, you know what I'm saying? And I actually started rehearsing it and doing it before I really wanted to do it, you know what I'm saying? It was just something that I could do. Like, I think I kind of recognized that even through fucking being young and in movies and shit, it's always somebody in that neighborhood that's the spokesman. That's gonna voice, they be the silly, make a rhyme out of some dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and I knew how to do that early, but like I said, it started from initially, like I was addicted to the show. I was fortunate enough to go to some early Houdini, Kumo D, and Run DMC concert.
Nice.
When I went to the Run DMC concert, that's what, I seen the effect that you have off the stage is how you can grasp that whole building. When I say, you say. That's like You know, you young, you don't even like girls yet, and you see a fine girl, and you get that jingle for the first time, like, she was cute to me. You feel me? You know, that's when I got it. But like I said, I was still into football and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers was tearing shit up onto the football field. So I didn't know it was something that I was gonna follow up on.
Okay. You remember the first song or first memory of rapping?
Yeah.
Tell me about it, man.
Well, shit, you know, in conversation sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they get me and I pull it out because it be necessary. But I remember my first rap, you know. But it's funny because on this particular album we're doing right now, I got a song. I sent you a song. That song that Street Life. You know that particular beat, that Street Life. It did something to me way back then. Like I said, I didn't know I wanted to rap, but when that beat came on, it gave me my groove. You know what I'm saying? And then, to be honest, when I first started thinking about it seriously, is when I seen Odie and Beelan them take that same beat and use it. Because there's no place I can go. Because it put in my mind somebody I'm relative and know can do that. I had dreamed about being on that beat when I seen somebody. So then from there, that's when I really started getting in a situation where I'm gonna need somebody to develop me, my own shit, you know, and I'm gonna try to put something on it, you know what I'm saying? And my first well-known rap was by accident. You know, they had you know, it was house party days and shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was this particular dance that the girls in my neighborhood used to do, and they used to call it the Metal Juice Squat. And I just happened to be rapping the shit one time, and I made reference to it. The song wasn't about the dance, but I made reference to the dance in the song. And that 4 bars became, when I got to that song, and I said that part, that's when I got that same Run DMC effect. The whole crowd was, you know, I don't want to say hear what I said with that particular bar, but, you know, I did that, and I got that adrenaline rush off of that particular, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't set out to do that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was just something and I seen it. So from there I start, you know, doing my thing. I start putting together shit, you know.
How'd you come up with the name RUP Dog?
That shit didn't have nothing to do with rap, you know what I'm saying? One of my aunties, you know, from the gate, you know, I mean, Rupert. My name Rupert. Yeah. Rup was a short cut off as far as back as I remember, but, you know, my auntie that I'm talking about and Mr. Fab's mom, which is also my mom's sister, you know, with us as young boys growing up, you know, those particular women, they understood what it took to be a man. So they wasn't, and I hate to say it like that, but you know, there's a lot of charm in the upbringing of men these days, you know what I'm saying? So you get a lot of youngsters that's around 12, 13 years old that came down with garbage, you know? My auntie wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? So they gave us the names, they gave us ego, and they gave us that, you know, RUP Dog. You know how you can't be no sucker running out there with no name like that. You feel me? So that shit came before the rap. It's been my name for life.
Yeah, okay.